So you're going through a divorce in the state of New Jersey and you have children. Therefore, there may be a child support amount that's going to be ordered. Now, in New Jersey, we use what's called the New Jersey Child Support Guidelines. So what is it? It's a formula. It's a calculation. You plug numbers in and it spits out a child support order on the end. The calculations, the guidelines themselves, can only be used if your combined net income is not over $187,200. Okay? You may think it's a random number, but it's not. It's based on the calculations and the guidelines and the program. It runs up to that. If you're over that, you have other factors that the court can utilize to see what should be paid for child support. Okay? So in using the actual child support guidelines, it's important that you look at the line item entries. For example, what's being paid and who's paying the health insurance cost? What's being paid for daycare costs? What is the actual income, the gross income of the individual? Well, I own my own business. I don't have a gross income. Well, you do, actually. And that's where an experienced attorney comes in and can help you identify what your spouse's income is. That's a big line. What is the income? Also, the guidelines are two different guidelines you're going to use. Sole worksheets, we call them worksheets, guidelines. Sole or shared. Now, what does that mean? You're going to use sole parenting worksheets if you have the child or children less than 28% of the time. Okay? That's 105 overnights out of the year. So if you have your children and you have a parenting plan and you have them less than 105 nights out of the year, you're going to use the sole parenting worksheet. If you have them more than 105 days out of the year, which works out to about 28% of the overnights, if you have it more than 105, you're going to use the shared parenting worksheet. Those two numbers of child support are going to be different. You can imagine if you have the child more, there may be more in child support, and you're correct. That's the way it works. These are the determinative factors that you've got to go over with your lawyer. So you want a lawyer who's experienced, who can help you go through these and determine properly what the child support amount should be.